straight into the jaw. You counted calories, cut sugar, even turned down that birthday cake at your grandma's place. And yet nothing changes. The scale just laughs at you. Why? Because your diet is being sabotaged. And the worst part? You don't even know it. Today, we're digging into the hidden traps crushing your progress. Not the obvious stuff like eating pizza for breakfast. I'm talking about the sneaky, invisible ones, so harmless seeming until they destroy your diet. So buckle up. It's gonna hurt, but it will save your plan. The label lies better than a politician. Grab this cookie, says 120 calories. Nice, right? Innocent snack. You take a bite, content, until you notice something weird. You flip the package. Oh, surprise. That 120 calories is per serving, not the whole cookie. And one serving, 1/4 of the cookie. Who eats 1/4? Nobody. You ate the entire thing, 480 calories, thinking you were being clever. That, my friend, is the food industry's magic trick, hiding caloric bombs inside tiny print and asterisks. The zero-calorie scam. Want something more sinister? Butter spray. Yes, that zero-calorie spray. Look at the bottle. 226 grams of pure fat. We know 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. Do the math, about 2,000 calories. But the label? 0 calories. How is that legal? Because of a regulatory loophole. If one serving has less than 5 calories, they can legally label it 0. So marketers hack portion size into microscopic spritzes nobody uses. Result? You soak your food with nothing and wonder why you're not losing weight. Fake low-fat dangers. Zero fat. Great. But guess what replaced it? Sugar. Because without fat, food tastes like damp paper, so they pump it full of sugar to save the flavor. You think you're eating healthy, but you're shock-loading your body with glucose. Example. Those light or zero yogurts, they often have more sugar than your report card's grade average. Delicious gourmet deception. The percentage. TOEX. 25% protein. Sounds impressive. But 25% of what? You check bar weighs 40 grams. That's 10 grams of protein. You thought it was 25 grams. Instead, there's sugar, fat, and empty filler. Impressive number, but empty calories. Don't fall for it. Buzzwords. That means zero, natural, gluten-free, made with real ingredients. Wow, how reassuring until you realize these are emotional trigger words. Venom is natural. And plutonium? Naturally gluten-free. These labels don't mean anything, just marketing fluff to trick health-conscious shoppers. Your aunt buys those every week, thinking they're healthy. Haha, tragic. Cooked vs raw. The calorie gap. You got a food scale? Awesome. But are you weighing it right? Because if you weigh 200 grams of raw rice, then log macros for cooked rice, you're way off. Those 200 grams of rice before cooking can turn into a calorie bomb after it expands. Same goes for pasta, potatoes, meat. Always check. Is the nutrition label for raw or cooked? And match your weighing accordingly. Eyeballing oil. Sloppy calories. That drizzle of olive oil you casually pour? Not 1 tablespoon. Let's be real. A single tablespoon has 120 calories. You think it's 1 and there's probably 3 heaping spoons at least. That's thousands of calories per week, silently eroding your deficit. Grab a measuring spoon. Start there. That little habit alone can save hundreds of hidden calories monthly. Peanut butter. Sneaky deadly. Same thing with nut butter. You told yourself 2 spoons. But the jar's rim is scraped, the scoop is full, and you end up with 4 tablespoons instead of 2. Suddenly, boom, 700 calories, literally invisible. Don't trust your eyes. Measure it. The cookie crawler. Mindless. Snacking. While cooking, you snack a carrot slice here, rice pep there, cheese nib here. Harmless, right? Until you realize that by night's end, you've eaten full meals worth of calories as a snack. Mindless grazing is the diet assassin no one sees, but the deficit disappears. It creeps in silently and stays. Beverage traps. I'm not just talking soda. Smoothies, flavored coffee, detox juices. They're calorie bombs. A little milk and sugar and coffee, that's 100 calories. A healthy smoothie, 300 to 400 calories easily. You thought it counts as hydration, but it counts as dessert. Even natural orange juice can ruin your day. The weekend sabotage. You're a saint Monday to Friday, but Saturday is cheat. You earn it. So pizza, beer, dessert. You say it's just one day, but that one day can erase your entire weekly deficit. 5 days cutting 300, 400 calories per day? Done in a few hours. Don't let just this once break your weekly progress. Lack of sleep. Destroys results. Short or poor. Sleep messes with hormones. It spikes ghrelin, hunger, and drops leptin, satiety. You wake up craving junk even though you did everything right. This is biology, not lack of discipline. Prioritize sleep. 7 to 9 hours per night, it's non-negotiable. Stress is the unseen saboteur. High cortisol from stress makes fat burning tougher. It inflames your body, gives you water retention, and drains energy. You blame diet, but it's your stress sinking your fat loss efforts. Managing stress isn't optional, it's crucial. The truth revealed. These mistakes aren't obvious, they're hidden. You're trying. But the labels trick you. The scale lies. The oil hides calories. The snacks sneak through. The scale stays stuck. Now you know the rules of the trap, and when you know, you can choose better. Get a scale. Measure your oil. Check labels like you're reading a contract. And stop trusting the 0-calorie on front packaging. Nothing's free, especially calories. You don't want to become the neurotic ruler of macros, but you should be smart. Start with small wins, measure your oil. Track your peanut butter. Check the ingredients. Diet isn't punishment. It's awareness. Relaxed but powerful. Yes, it takes effort. Some habits are annoying, but it pays off. Because when you stop being tricked, you actually win. Now share this with that friend who swears they do everything right yet gets stuck. Maybe they need to ditch that 600-calorie green smoothie thinking it's detox.